You're here? I thought you were going after... We went to Cyrus. He didn't say where he...
No.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Sino. Anyway, some updates on progress on our end. I drew the emblem from memory again, but in more detail this time.
I checked some ancient texts for a similar design. Meanwhile, Arab managed to get Baraka to disclose his source. The one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds was a young...
Apparently, the Baraka was intrigued.
I see.
So, how do we...
He doesn't know.
Nephis and Ara also. The true Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the academia and ended the partnership. They retreated back to the desert about 400 years ago. Ever since its inception, the Temple of Silence has been the guardians of King Deshret's civilization and belief system. They traveled throughout Sumeru, sequestering and guarding any wisdom that posed a threat to the people's livelihoods. At its roots, it was a legitimate and reputable organization whose purpose was to guide people towards the right path.
The academia of the day knew that the split would damage their reputation if it became a matter of public knowledge. And so, they set up a dummy organization of their own to conceal the truth.
Not only that, but they managed to keep up the charade for hundreds of years!
So how did Cyrus become acquainted with the true Temple of Silence if they left centuries ago?
I'll bet that's the question that bothered Sino. Probably why he went after him in such a rush.
Whoever is behind this, getting Uraka to extort Cyrus was only the first step of the plan. Their true goal in doing so was for Cyrus to see the emblem on the letter.
He must have recognized it right away. That'll be what?
Since the desert is where the Temple of Silence originated, that is in all likelihood where Cyrus went.
I have to go after him.
Really? Are you sure that's a good idea with how you respond to the heat? Why don't we send someone else?
I should be fine, as long as I bring plenty of water. Besides, I just can't shake this ominous feeling that if we don't catch up to them soon...
Everyone, I have news from the Core of 30.
Master!
Oh, so that's Nafis, Tainari's master? Oh, I'm finally getting to meet him in person!
It's a pleasure to meet several independent. I was going to suggest the Academia won't attempt to make...
I understand.
Good point.
You need help?
Really? Arav and I will continue Tainari.
I am. Kaveh, I'll be okay.
Well, if you're...
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help when you need it.
Will do. Let's go, Tainari. Hopefully
Knowing him, he's...
Okay, we made it to Caravan Vat. Where should we go next? Maybe we should ask the nearby guards if they've seen anything.
Hold on. Look over there.
Is that Dia?
You sure you want to brave the desert alone? I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day, but still.
It's not my first time. I'll be fine.
Sino.
If you're really going to go through with this, then at least take our advice. When you're packing for your trip, budget for 5 days more than you plan to spend out there.
Makes sense. Okay, I'll go get ready.
Thought we might find you here. You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
Didn't I tell you not to come after me? I thought I had a good lead on you.
Sorry, we never agreed to that.
Nothing personal. It's just a complex situation. And I'd rather not involve anyone.
But why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and description. Why can't you reveal... Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a while.
Dia and Candace!
You're looking well. Glad to see you. Candace and I came to Caravan. Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading into the depths. That's gotta be one heck of a story there.
Sino, it's okay if you can't tell us anything about it. We're here to help however.
No.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid. From what she said, it's pretty clear that he wants to try and solve this on his own. It won't be easy trying to find him in the depths.
Sounds like this
Still. Come on. All right.
Yes. We'll hit.
All right.
Don't think you...
Don't worry, we'll keep...
Hold on. There's a few things I'd like to clear. So, after... Do you have any
Due to my... It's a good thing that cop did not recognize that.
Yeah, you're right.
I suspect so.
Well, speaking of a...
Or rather...
That's right. That's good.
Fair enough.
Works for me? All right, off we go. Let's start by seeing what the guard...
Hello. Mahamatrisino? I'm looking for someone. So I'd like to confirm any recent foot traffic in and out of Aru Village. A man matching that description passed by Aru Village not too long ago. He stopped by to load up on food and water and feed his sumpter beast, then he was on his way. Where was he going? Let me think. He took a seat by the entrance of the village for a while, and had a brief chat with the person who came to deliver the water. He said he was headed somewhere near an oasis, but he didn't mention which one. Do you have a map? I can mark out the direction he's heading and the best routes to any nearby oases.
I have one. Mark away.
Great. There you go. Thank you so much. You were a great help.
You've got a really good memory.
Your best of luck. Hold on.
Do you think it's safe?
Should be. I'll go.
No. I'll do it.
Huh? What's kind of...
Give him my background.
Hello there. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Huh. I'm missing person?
I'm just wondering if...
So,
Silverhair, he'd stand out like... Yes, he's looking behind me.
Your friend over... Hey!
Yes.
You seem
It wouldn't be the
Oh, I have a bad feeling.
No need to hide it.
I thought you were...
You're...
Hey!
It's me!
Just cut to the...
Come with me. Olive, don't you want to find Silverhaired so you know what... Just follow me. And here.
What? Where are you looking? There's nothing.
Please step back.
What is this enormous building doing here?
And how was it so well?
Wait,
Is this?
All good.
This is not what Paimon was expecting to find in the desert, especially not hidden right next... Oh, I'm scared. They must have kidnapped Cyrus. Do you think this is...
What's wrong? Thinking about your professor?
I just hope for you.
Me too. All right. You can wait here for now. I'll inform our leader that you've arrived at the Temple of Silence.
So he's just gonna leave us?
They can't have been at the...
So this is the Temple of Silence after leaving the ring?
Hey, look! That guy's coming.
Don't worry. Someone will come and...
What's your name?
My name is So we're... Yep. Cyrus is here. Sure. Although I'm assuming by chat, not often. The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet and solitude. Yes, he insisted that...
So you framed?
No. That's not entire... Of course.
Why did Cyrus?
I'll have to ask him that. All you need to know is that he recognized our emblem. And it...
I never imagined.
That's King Deshret.
We should be wary.
Here he is. Grandfather, the person we wish to see is...
Well done, Sethos. Greetings, one...
Professor!
Cyrus!
Watch what you do!
Oh, my apologies. We have no intention of causing you distress. Cyrus owes...
I wanted to end my feud asleep.
So that's why...
Sino didn't make us do anything. We came here for the same reason he did. To rescue you. We'd appreciate you telling us the truth. Otherwise, it seems a little unfair on everyone who had to stay behind.
My secret's a secret for good reason. Bringing them to light can only lead to misfortune.
You're afraid, aren't you? You can't bring yourself to speak of your past deeds to the students you nurtured as if they were your own children. You recognized our emblem because for many years you lived among us. Indeed, you all but became one of us. You knew as soon as you saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did. Your own guilt convicted you. For you, Cyrus, are a traitor. You once shared your learning with us, and joined us in our mission to revive the might of Hermanubis, to bring new hope, new opportunity. But then you betrayed us. You bargained for your independence with your past contributions. And then you left, taking with you Hermanubis' might and the wielder of his power. We both know what I said to you that day. That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave. But that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you. And when that day comes, you must pay the price you owe.
You really know how to hold a grudge.
Hermanubis' might? And the wielder of his power?
Does he mean you?
Professor, anything to say?
The moon is right. They rescued me from the brink of death once. Many years ago in the desert. The moon proposed, They need one other child.
For many years, the test subject, the original, at the second state was as I was deliberating. Both bar to preserve our faith.
Ultimately,
In recognition of your, I have always wanted to see you, Sino. Losing you and your bar fragment dealt us a devastating blow. We've been in decline.
look. In essence, I borrowed it, but you cannot.
I'm sure you don't remember. You and he.
You'd like me to return my power?
As a follower of Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long. Now,
That power is not yours to.
you are wrong. Sino.
So those are your terms for freeing the
Despise me all you want.
So what you're saying...
Divine power.
He is no longer a small child.
Both my heart and mind are telling me.
Don't listen.
I know.
Sorry to interrupt. Say that Sino refuses to return his power, and you also refuse to release Cyrus. That you're trying to gauge where we stand while keeping...
Wait. Everything we have longed for, Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day we will...
Why is he coughing so much? He looks like he's in really bad shape.
Moon, you...
Take our leader back to his room. Grandfather, I know what you wish to say. Leave this in my hands. I don't like to drag out conversations, so I'll just cut to the chase. Had Cyrus not stopped the experiment all those years ago? The plan would most likely have been a success. Still, I'm not like it. I see things a little differently. So I'm not going to...
I truly wish the temple would take an objective look at the academia of today.
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather...
All you ultimately.
I'm glad to see you're giving it some...
I won't forsake my professor.
That works. Oh, my grand...
Are you sure about I need to think this through.
Alright, well...
I've taken some time to reflect on this. If I had to guess, Professor Cyrus is a stubborn man.
I agree.
You've heard all you need my own memories. I do remember I was still young then. And all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind. The power that came to inhabit my spirit was probably one of the cornerstones of their whole faith.
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you? Sure, there has to be another way!
No. So I will challenge them.
Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert tribes from his work trips there. He says, I think we could turn that to our advantage.
Wow!
Looks like we have to say, I turn it back on them now while we still can.
Great. And I...
Sethos, let's talk.
Have you made up your mind?
We'll get to that.
I have no objection. Follow me. Keep your voices down. We don't want to disturb him.
Let's talk. Bamoon has fallen into a deep coma, and he appears to have regretfully.
You're his heir, aren't you? You clearly have a lot of it, so tell me.
Yeah, there's no time.
You know?
Right.
You're right. I accept. Legend has it that when that group
Sounds very fitting.
as a fellow that's 3 against, however, letting Cyrus lead.
None needed. If I win. The Temple of Silence if you win.
It's a deal. Then let's meet at the ceremony.
Well,
There never was.
you have to win.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The Traveler and I?
And neither. The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that for a variety of... But there must be personal factors at work here, too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamoon cares for many more things than he lets...
We gather on this day to this is represent.
Grandfather, you're here.
A right of duels, after all.
I know what I'm doing.
Representing the academia. Ready. Warriors, we come not to debate what brings our challengers here.
Huh? Are you sure?
I agree. She's very strong.
Okay, then
Sure.
we have decided.
So have we.
Duelists of the first bout, please step forward.
Don't forget, safety first. Hey, you there! You better play nice with her. Come on, we'll make you regret it.
A little bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
A swift end to the first bout. When you're both ready,
Let's begin.
watch out!
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so we should be fine.
Keep up. Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud. Keep up. Keep up. One with the force. Keep up.
Duelists of the first bout, please step forward.
Don't forget, safety first! Use it! You better play nice with her. Come on, I'll make you regret it!
Little bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
A swift end to the first bout. When you're both ready,
Let's begin.
watch out!
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
Can't see? I'll uproot you! One thing after another! And Trout! I hear everything!
Thus ends the second bout. We will now move to the third bout.
I'm ready.
So am I.
This is the fight when you're both...
For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis. We earnestly now. I
I am Sino, and you. I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel, and Hermanubis is watching. So bare your soul.
Everyone. My grandfather. But our fate has held us. Times have changed. The people of Sumeru then, I thought of you. Each Bafrak I once thought.
I am more than just...
Exactly.
The name Hermanubis has left its mark. So show me your answer, Sino. Show me I can be more than my faith. More than the power I wield. Show me the... Bring it on!
That's all you got. What happened is searching for your answer.
Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I give his glory to you.
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god-king Al-Akhmar. After the death of the god-king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tule-Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence, and from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tule-Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tynarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tule-Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tule-Tula Tynarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tule-Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more. We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yes, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of hermeneutic once more. Thank you.
How is it? Do you feel okay?
Grandfather.
Hey, Sethos. You'll get through this.
I know. I guess you were prepared. Yeah. He's at least...
What's next for you?
My grandfather.
But I did foresee this, Sethos. Were it not for this... I do.
Still.
Well, it's Sethos.
But...
That's a much bigger...
I will try.
Actually, that way, had you won, the Temple of Silence would have doubled its strength. And were I to win, he correctly anticipated that I wouldn't suddenly drop everything to become the leader of the Temple, much less integrate the Temple into the academia by force. He knew that his plan meant that whoever ended up succeeding him, they would have an easier time interacting with the academia. With one single letter, he lured out the professor. No matter what happened after that, it would result in a net benefit to the Temple.
And here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all of you. You're absolutely right. Thank you for everything. The Temple of Silence, you must be... By the way, Tainari. The story goes that King Deshki went on to fight many the Tainarians who left in all likelihood. How fascinating.
I like this story.
By the way, has anyone seen Cyrus?
Yes. Cyrus. You'll probably find him in my grandfather's room. He wouldn't show it in front of me, but I think he still has many fond... If it's true that...
Someone's got to make... I will make a detailed report on it. I'm sure you'll have lots to it for going to work together.
I will. All right.
See you soon. Come out with us.
What were you thinking gallivanting off into the desert alone at your age? What if you take the bucket, You told not a soul what you were up to, designated nobody to handle your affairs, and left everyone scrambling frantically to try and figure out how on earth to clean up the colossal mess you've made.
Oh, please, will you stop your yelling? What other choice did I have?
What do you mean, what other choice? Do you mean to tell me that after all your years of learning, and sagehood no less, the only idea you could conjure up in that white-haired walnut of yours was to shoot off into the unknown like some one-man suicide mission?
All right. What do you mean? Okay, look.
The nice master is really laying into Cyrus.
Wow. The last time you chewed some...
I think I'll go around and update everyone. Tell them the situation. We can go for dinner after.
Makes sense.
Hey, Kale.
You're back! Well, look who we have here. Would you...
All taken care of.
That does not answer when you run into problems.
Now would not be a good time.
You're right.
It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of...
Kale, can you do something?
Stay out of Farazan. I can... Huh? Wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful. Poor Kale getting dragged off like that.
Kale!
Huh? What? What do you mean, Cup? Oh, it's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated when I'm out and about.
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe.
Oh!
Two people left. Let's bring them along too.
Am I hallucinating?
We're just reorganizing all the books we used. Look,
There's no rush.
My sincere thanks.
Yes, with your help.
I see.
And it sounds like they managed
That day will come. Now, as a token of my appreciation, I'd like to treat everyone to coffee.
Yeah, sounds great.
Sure.
The traveler just hopped up their opponent and knocked him right out cold! Then there was Hayari! He put up an amazing fight too! He ended up winning all 3 bouts! Whoa!
A truly edifying.
Hey! I haven't included all the juicy details! The traveler just pounced and then waved their sword like this! That's...
Despite winning 3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of leader,
Of course. Being dignified.
I got to be a champion too for once.
Yeah! Huge place! It felt like something right out of an epic poem! Imagine this! It was like there was...
Maybe save that.
I think that'll do.
Shall we stop off at the House of Dana?
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
I should get going as well. See you all later.
I need to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nepis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes.
Always come a long way.
Everyone's a work in progress, you know?
Yeah, true.
That was good. It feels like everything's finally wrapped up now. What is all about these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after...
Do you three have anything? If not, would you come somewhere with me? That's a secret.
Okay. I think I can guess what you're talking about. Been a while since I last made my way up here. Need any help?
That's a nice spot, isn't it?
What a great view! We're so...
Traveler, turn around. This is my secret base. When I was a student back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Sethos was asking. Our gifts help us to find our...
You two really are like brothers.
I feel the same way.
I still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework.
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever stop. Then make it stop. You guys carry on,
okay?
Hey, you...
Professor, what are you muttering to yourself?
I know. Just the man I'm looking for. Guess...
Some old...
Can you believe? I was at the academia. Oh, time flies. Look how tiny you are in this.
You look like young... Ah, it's this one.
Yep. Looks like her work, all right.
And this one.
Oh, cheeky.
Is there something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Like what? Like... These are good photos, aren't they? Hey, at moments like this, I can't pretend I'm a good person. But Moon had every reason to despise me. I've dreamt of that place many times after leaving. Oh, you've matured so much over the years, I know.
Since you're my professor, I should save you some face by not calling you out on all the nothing.
Good thinking. Take your own advice seriously. Why bully an old man like me? Hey, wait. How did I not notice this one earlier? Look how cute you are.
Yeah.
Oh, I can... Hey. All right, I'll add it to my schedule. Wait, no. Next week is the tomato growing competition.
Or you could find a...
later.